To throw is Fields.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to St. Brown.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Fields hit, and the ball is loose.
And it's scooped up by the NFC. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. It's a tie game, 21-21. You've got the ball on your own 15-yard line, and it's first down.
They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And some room to roam now.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Oh, what a catch by Gronkowski.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Again on second down, it's Stroud.
This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Touchdown! James Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the NFC has broken the tie. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top two options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that.
Hello everyone, you're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You've got a 14-point lead, but your opponent has driven down to your 25. First and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the...
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They run again on 1st down. Cook. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Gronk, the tight end, in motion. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the NFC has broken the tie. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get it.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the Coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will start this challenge off in the 2nd quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You've got a big lead. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. They start. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the third quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're behind. You have the ball inside your own 10 as we get set here, 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stroud off the play fake. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. In motion, Gronkowski. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Looking for Gronkowski. Out route, he's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And Brady, the tight end's got it. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. We're all tied at 42. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield, 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this is going to be intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
So 1st and 10 now for the NFC as they get set to go. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Stroud. Wide open, Gronkowski. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 16. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Kadarius Toney, a 16-yard touchdown. And the NFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he'll swing that out complete to Roundtree. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Williams brings it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the NFC going to signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now a toss, puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's scooped up by the NFC. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud. That is complete downfield to Gronk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a 1st down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. McPherson's kick is good. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Text green game over.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Okay, Coach, we will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down big. Your opponent has the ball at midfield, and it's 1st and 10.
Goat, 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 goat. Fire, 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 fire.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down big. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. starting the third quarter with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 first. Stroud sets up the play action. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Cook will take this one in. Touchdown, NFC. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You've got a 14-point lead. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they? And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Mike Singletary coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz, and his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the NFC strikes quickly for 6. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing,
and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will start this challenge off in the second quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're up 21 points. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. From midfield, here's Tua. They complete it to Hill.
Let's get it shouting.
Taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Tua, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're down big. You have the ball inside your own 10 as we get set here 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
He's got a man. Complete. And touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
72 yards. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This fielded right at the goal line. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, touchdown! Officially an even 100 yards coast-to-coast on a kick return as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up. Absolutely.
Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
A check down here to Jones.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to go. Back now in Miami. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Let's go.
Drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here's Cook again.
Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Gronk, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And so, well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown!
James Cook,
44 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:14 to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Mahomes to throw it. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got Smith-Schuster, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time, make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. There you have it, another challenge and another victory.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Taking it about the 1.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here now the NFC to take over on offense. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Trucks over it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. And now off to the races down the right side.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
An impressive 75-yard punt return as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL...
Back now in Miami. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, here's Gone. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Kadarius Toney. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On the return, it's Toney. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Stroud now. Man open, it's Toney. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taking charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's at cruise control right now, and so is his team.
The NFC set to kick off as this one's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't.
There he goes, right side. The 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he's going to bring
Don't ever give up on me.
touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go.
They bullshitting right there.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Lions offense set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 17, Goff. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a first down throw. Gone. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. And quickly they get to the line. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes, and deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Goff. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays. Even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a